I've been reading a lot about this kid who was on Jeopardy last week. He said that he was cheated. Cheated because he misspelled a word. When you misspell a word, it is wrong, regardless. In a game show that requires you to have the correct spelling, it requires you to get that word right. Trebek has always said, spelling counts. A lot of people have said that. The producers kept it. Deal with it. That's all I can really say. Welcome to the real world, kid. There have been plenty of times when I thought I'm not the best speller in the world. I admit that. I can't spell for my life. Probably if you've seen my videos in the past, there's one or two spelling errors that I've done. I admit that. That's all this whole thing is just ridiculous. People are saying that he should have gotten the correct answer, but all those times when I got those words wrong on spelling quizzes back in grade school, did I get points? Did I get those words right? No, I did not get those words right. Do I want to go back to all those times and probably, say, oh, but at least my intention was there? No, not at all. You know what? That's just determined me to do better in the next one. That's all it was. I'm still not the best speller. I admit that. There are plenty of times I'm using spell check, but this is just something you need to learn. You have to learn with knowing that when you're defeated and just take this defeat and go on to the next, to the next thing. That's all you need to do. I don't know why this kid ever says that. According to my friend Chris, he's the biggest game show fan I know. He has said in the history of Jeopardy, it's always been that misspellings do not count. And it's always been that way. I just don't understand how anybody can actually say that. People are saying oh, but they got away with a couple other things. I trust my friend Chris. He is like a walking encyclopedia when it comes to all these game shows. I trust his judgment. I know he knows the rules. He tried out a couple times for Jeopardy, and he knows what he's talking about. He's been on game shows. He knows everything about this. I just think the kid needs to realize that there will be times when you're going to get defeated. You're going to have to move on. It's okay to be defeated. Just take this failure and just move on. That's all I have to say. Just move on. Do you really think I've taken if you fail a class, I failed a few classes back in college, but did that stop me? Did it stop me from graduating? No. It just made me more determined to move on and do better with my studying. That's what I did. I graduated. I'm a college graduate. I'm probably going to go for my master's maybe in a couple of years. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But we'll see. But, we live in a world where participation is rewarded. I never had that. I'm a year shy, less than a year shy of being 30. I've been through plenty of disappointments in my life. Plenty. Hey, did I ever complain about these? Maybe I did at the time, but I got over it. That's the main thing. I got over all these disappointments, and I just took them as life experiences, and I just took them to the next level and say, you know what? You're not going to stop me. I'm going to keep on going. And I'm going to prove you wrong. That's what this kid should be saying. I'm going to take this, move on, prove them wrong. And kid, you were not cheated. You weren't going to win this round anyway. The other kid was considerably more gutsier. He did a hell of a job during this game. He risked $30,000. The only way you could have won this game is if he actually got that question wrong. That's all it is. I don't think people should be, just stop watching the game show all because of this whole event. I'm just reading on the screen right here, actually. This one guy said that to all of you saying that he spelled it wrong, didn't deserve the points. When was the last time you did anything without autocorrect or spell check to making you look a lot smarter than you really are? I use spell check all the time. I admit that some of us can't spell. Me included. That's all it is. So my advice to you, kid, just keep going, prove these people wrong, and do better in the future. It's going to sting right now, but guess what? There's going to be a whole lot more disappointment in your life, and you just have to keep moving. That's all you have to do. Just keep moving. Go from point A to point B, then on to point C. Keep going. That's all I have to say. If you have an opinion, write it below. I'll probably comment about it, maybe just for discussion. But this is my opinion. I'll respect yours, respect mine. Then let's keep going.